What is up? Back again, this time with my Panzer III. So, here we are, we're on Mountain Pass, and we are top tier. Why am I in Panzer III? Because, well, reasons. Just thought I'd go play some things I never play much anymore. So, I was thinking originally just going through with my normal game plan, kind of try to win the Southern Corner, but very quickly going to realize my team ain't going there. We got a couple of BT-7 RDs. We're making a runner for the bridge. And we got a whole stream of my team going over to the ice road. So right away, it's a good game, was close. This is a setup for a failure. So that's unfortunate. We already lost our first guy. He fell into the water. Okay, so I back up. I'm going over to this hill over here because if we're not going to fight this side, they're going to eventually try and come up this pass. And first victim. I don't know how the FCM didn't quite get a view of him earlier, but we get the spot. I wonder what this FCM plan was. He should be over here where I am, and he should know it. Okay, it's a premium tank. He should have a pretty good idea. Okay, when the entire team did not roll over to this area, he should have immediately flipped that tank around and came to where I am. So I'm just kind of chilling here. I'm holding my fire. I don't quite want to be lit. And we're already down 3 tanks. Okay, see the Hetzer and the Matodas, they're crossing the riverbed right there. But I want to go ahead and move up and try and get a new angle on someone else while they're still stuck in the water. Let this aim down and start firing away. Okay, unfortunately that guy backs up, and now it's about the time the Hetzer and Matodas are going to start showing up. Hetzer being the fastest one and probably has that 105, so let's go and fall back and change up the angle again. Get to a defensive position. And there's the Hetzer. So I really want to get back up to that bush I was in earlier, so I can go ahead and start repelling them. But the Hetzer goes ahead and disappears. Now, Hetzers are blind, but they got really good camo. Unfortunately, I'm going to be a little messed up with this guy right here. But finally, we get up to our bush. Okay, we don't want to fire because we don't want to be lit just yet. Okay, but everyone else is hiding behind everything. Some miracle our gold does not go through the side of the Hetzer. And again, I'm just kind of holding my fire so these people will come, but I realize it's a Matilda and I'm the only one who could actually deal with him. So let's start ripping them open. Hetzer's moving around, he's behind this tree, so I could open fire with impunity. Matilda's too blind to see me, since I'm running the coated optics and he's blind. But here comes the BT-7, ran out in the open and blew my cover. So let's fall back and start figuring out how we're going to deal with them in this pass. God, most of the team's already dead, but we're actually pretty even right now. Go ahead and just kind of auto-aim the BT. We should be able to actually auto-aim them, but for some unknown reason, we're having a little difficulty keeping the gun on him. Oh well, auto-aim's a little messed up like that. But we get a couple of additional hits. Now let's back up. Now, I stayed over here because there's still a Hetzer and the Matildas are going to be around that corner. This guy just is completely caught out, and he's going to die very shortly because he's way out there and he's going to keep firing. Trying to blind hit him. So, again, very unfortunate, but at least the Hetzer got lit, so let's try and get some shots on him. So it wasn't a complete waste. Again, he's behind all these bushes and stuff, so we should be able to open fire without being lit. Okay, I think he came out and got a little view of us. So I was a little bit far out there, so Matilda gets a nice easy shot into me. And it's really not looking good for the right team. It's like my team has decided they wanted to lose this game. They're still futzing around with that ice run, and they still haven't gone up it. But here comes the Hetzer and the BT, and we're just going to have to stare down this Hetzer. Luckily, our armor goes ahead and absorbs the shell. best it can anyway. So we're still here and we're still doing good. Can't quite get the gun depression. We got to change up our angle again. And here comes the Matilda. Matilda is like primary target along with the Hetzer. Either one of these we can get shots on, we really have to focus them down. And of course there's always the classic why are we losing in the chat. Who's left alive that we could blame? But I want to keep trying to work him down. I want to keep moving back, so they have to keep coming more and more around this corner while keeping me as protected as possible. That comes around, we shut him down, and here comes them too. He's not giving a single shit what's going on. So we're just going to auto aim him because he's really pressing us. We're pushing around the corner. Fortunately, I hit my own guy. And now it's the BT. He's just going to keep pressing around. So let's take him out while we can. And now we're back to just the Matilda. And just like earlier, we're going to try and keep a small target. Unfortunately, we can't let it aim, otherwise Matilda will have a good shot on us. But unfortunately, our shells have all decided to start missing. Okay, we stand in a bit, but now we got him. Okay, we trade a bit. We got him. It's not completely done, but it's still 2 versus 3. We got the M8 running around, unknown hit points. We got Valentine, anti-tank. Really? They bumped that thing to tier 4? Oh my god. What the fuck were they thinking? Was that always tier 4? No, it looked like it was tier 4. Oh my god, that thing is terrible. But whatever. M8 goes in and shows up. So he's got no hit points. All we got to do is just land a good shot on him, and away he goes. Unfortunately, we lost a little bit more of our buffer because the M8 rolled in behind us. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and try to team my own guy. Used to be it says follow me, but now it just says help, and I'll just go ahead and type in chat follow me because we need to stick together if we want to stand a chance. That Valentine can have a derp. So I could lose a lot of my hit points, especially if these two clowns decide they want to work together. So right now I'm gonna have that M8 there, right there beside me in case I go down. So we can jump whoever we've run into and just deal with them. Now, last known position of the Stritzon is over here. I assume the Valentine's probably just camping the base. And since we're not running into the Stritzon, I'm starting to think he might be at their base. So I'm going to have to start formulating a plan on how to approach their base to deal with them. But I just kind of keep checking over here on this corner. Just got to make sure everything's on the up and up. Okay, but we're not going to push around this corner. Okay, because we got to think how we're going to approach this base if I got 2 campers hanging out. Could be one in the bushes all back here, or the most likely they're going to be up on this hill trying to watch over this entire area. So, going along here is a long stretch of open ground that they can have shots all the way from their little hill on top. So, we're not going to go around this corner. This is basically going around this. It's going to be the corner of fail. Alright, so now we're going to start doubling back. Okay, maybe they ran around the ice road coming up to our base. But, again, I'm assuming they're basically just both camping their own base. So, again, we're not going to go right across here because there's a big open ground to cross. But we are reasonably far enough away that they're probably not going to see us. So I'll go ahead and start painting the map, trying to let the M8 know we're going for the bridge. Because it's going to give me the shortest distance in which I can get up under the guns. If they are on top of there. We're not going to go down the ice road because, well, what if I find them on the ice road? Then I'm stuck on the ice road. But, oh, we got one. Valentine AT spotted down below us underneath the bridge. Oh, found the other one. Okay, now, unfortunately, it's how do we deal with this? Okay, this guy probably could point his gun up at us. Valentine just might if he backs up far enough. While at the same time, I wouldn't be able to get a clean shot on either one of them. But I switched over to high explosive so I could go ahead and lob HE through the Valentine's gun shield there. Trying to find the shot, but I hit a rock. we're not going to try again because he's running around the bridge. Now these two just screwed up. This guy's going to stare at this side while the Valentine runs around this side. So I'm going to go ahead, move over here to the other side of the bridge. And now the Sturzbahn has no shots, but I could get shots on the Valentine. And just like that, put our high explosives to work. I could even go a bit on the bridge, but we don't want to go too far. We want to go just enough that we can get to the Valentine. Okay, we missed. Plop another one. And let's back off. Okay, Sturzbahn's down there, so I know for sure I am lit right now. But since they're both moving along toward the center, I'm going to go ahead and try and get another angle on them. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the center as well, and I just kind of tell the M8, just sit there and watch them. Okay, make sure they move, you're going to have a shot on them. Because I'm going to go over here and put them in a crossfire. But now the Valentine hasn't been seen for too long, and obviously I was lit, so they have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do. And oh my god, there's the Valentine. We have no shot, dive. Get below this rock. He tries to arc it over, and I'm trying to hide. And now put our high explosives back to work. Okay, we got 2 in, and I'm not really sure what the reload is on him. So let's be very careful if we can, and just keep putting the high explosives in. And take him out before he even gets another chance. Now Sturzbahn, and it's all over now. We just got to go ahead and deal with him. And one more. And that's it. We went ahead and stole victory from the jaws of defeat this game. Granted, my team tried as hard as they could to lose this, and we denied them. Okay, we went ahead and used the little hill area right here very effectively to keep us protected best we can, while putting shots into our enemies and just make them move more and more into the open. And then, I mean, good news, I had that M8 with me to help out a bit. I mean, if nothing else, he was able to help keep him win. He seems to have been able to understand what I was trying to tell him. So, a little bit of teamwork. We outflanked them and just outplayed them. Unfortunately, these two decided they didn't want to work together. The Valentine and the Sturzbahn did not want to actually work together, and they kind of split up, isolating themselves. So, that's unfortunate for them, but we'll pull out 2,153 damage and 16 spotting from earlier, and we even got a few little pew-pew bounces. And that's it for the Panzer III game here. And there we go. Yeah. Alright, well, that's all I got, so go ahead and catch you later.